Oh, no.
All right, so here we go. We're starting it all over again. We won't go through.
I just noticed that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me start back with the overall campaign. So for those that aren't on the call, really all you need to do is take each week's assignment, make any necessary adjustments, and then combine it into one document. That is essentially the campaign that I'd be looking for. And so really, and that brings us up to really what this is. The next point was the PowerPoint presentation, and there really isn't any length that I'm looking for, as long as it covers everything that's outlined in the assignment. But if it were me, how I would approach it would be from the standpoint of each assignment, and that would be how long I would probably make it. But that doesn't necessarily make it right or wrong. I would just say, as long as it covers everything, I'd be fine with it.
For this, should we kind of prepare that presentation like we're about to give the presentation to somebody, or just an overall like compilation? Okay, so we shouldn't really need should we have our a source page at the end or a page at the end, or is that really not relevant to who we're giving the presentation to?
I would always have one just in case.
Okay.
Let's put it this way: since everything, since I said everything needs to have references, let's go ahead and yes, that's required.
Okay.
I
didn't know if that just needed to be on the project or we needed that with the presentation too. I mean, it's simple. It's just going to be almost like copy and paste, but
exactly.
I can do that.
So sometimes, if you're given a presentation over something that you've done at a conference, I would always put references. In class, I very rarely put references unless, outside of the slide that it's actually on, because it doesn't make any difference after that. For the students, they're going to look and see where I got it from right there. They're not going to go to the end. But yeah, go ahead and have references.
Okay. Can do.
One question on references for the main project, and this has been it's a bugaboo of mine, but I just want clarity on it. When you're putting the references together, it's alphabetically by the author, regardless of where it is referenced in the paper. Is that correct?
Correct. Alphabetically by first author, and if the first author has more than one, it's by year.
Okay. At least learn something.
There you go. I got to walk away with something, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So for the PowerPoint, would it be best maybe if we reviewed each specific section?
That would be helpful. Because
but for the PowerPoint, will we just communication channels or let me see. Campaign budget, execution plan, evaluation methods. Would we need to have a review of that in the PowerPoint, or would that be better for just for the main project?
Well, it's essentially the PowerPoint is giving an overview of the campaign plan, so it should have those areas in it.
I have not actually read the description of that PowerPoint, but to whom is this PowerPoint being presented to theoretically?
It's really just the people in the class. So they kind of.
Yeah, well, what I'm getting is if I'm preparing it for a group.
Yeah.
Do I want to prepare it for, say, theoretically, am I preparing this for my administration? Am I preparing this just a general class, or what I mean. I guess is what I'm getting at.
That's a good question. I would say maybe just a general class. Just to kind of say, these are the steps or the processes that we would go through. This is what we would do if we were going to do something like this. That's what.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Anybody else?
Just real quick, again, about the PowerPoint. Should this almost be like a timed up or a narrated PowerPoint, or just, just kind of give them the slides, maybe a couple transitions or whatever in there? But I mean, how fancy should we be looking for with this?
Not fancy at all.
Okay.
I would just say just build the PowerPoint and upload it just like like you would if you would download the PowerPoint that's already embedded in the course.
Okay.
So I wouldn't even expect you to do a voiceover on it or anything like that.
Okay.
So it just has to, so you don't want us to, because I know for one of our other classes we had to do something where we had to put it on a site and let it do the voice. So we don't have to do it. We just have to.
Just build a PowerPoint.
Okay.
Perfect.
Piece of cake.
One less step.
I'm trying to keep it as simple as I possibly can for you guys.
Thank you.
Because really, all of the assignment basically says is they want you to develop it and have your classmates go through it and give you feedback on it. That's it.
Okay, I get, because actually they never see our full assignment. I got it.
Right.
That makes sense then. I thought it was a little redundant, but now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at it now. It is like a discussion
Okay, got it.
more than it is like an assignment.
Awesome. Piece of cake. Rip me your shreds, people.
So this is the last week, and just so you guys know, I do think I've got to submit grades by Tuesday. So unless there's some extraordinary reason, we've got to make sure that everything is turned in on time so I can get the grades done on time, so I don't get that nasty email from whoever sends out those nasty emails. All right.
No problem.
Not a problem.
Thanks, guys. And as always, if you all ever need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always here.
Do you have any jobs for sports writers in Atlanta?
That's a good question. We've got the Atlanta United just started yesterday, and I'm not sure who's covering them yet. So, if anybody.
They're playing at Bobby Dodd Stadium, right? The old.
Yeah, and from what I understand, it was a mess over there. I was at the NASCAR race, and so I didn't go to the game. But
Oh, that's right. They had the Atlanta race this weekend.
yeah, that was my first race, so a little different and interesting, but good times. So,
Perfect.
all right, guys.
All right.
Thanks
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you.
Again, if you need anything, you let me know. All right. Take care.
Will do.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.